years. Distinction every young player would love to have. Look at Thunder all season long. He has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Me too. And it's the way that he's just sustained his level of play for the entire season. So consistent. No major peaks, no huge valleys. That's pretty impressive stuff and heady stuff from a rookie.
And as far as the defensive goal of elevating the collective effort, MP and his group have had some time to evaluate how that process has evolved.
And since the emphasis on defense has been in place, the team has responded well. There's still some kinks to iron out, but all the pieces are in place. Tonight, they'll have a chance to really show how good they can be defensively.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Anunoby, Jalen Brunson out there with Thunder. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns, and it's Robinson in at the 5.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Brunson against Rozier. We can expect more of a methodical pace, Brent, I think, in this one. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. Both of these teams love to run their offense in the half court. They'll slow things down. They'll love the setups. They'll try to manipulate a couple of the plays to get matchups they want. Neither side afraid to take it under 5 seconds on a shot clock, and that patience may pay off.
Towns kicks to MP. Back to Towns. Here's Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Three ball is what makes Anunoby such a threat on offense.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. 6-point game. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Now, MP, following the three-point attempt by Bam Adebayo. Here's Robinson. The shot's good. Robinson's got his second bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
The three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's MP. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. And stolen by MP. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Miami. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. MP with it. Driving to the basket. To the wing right side. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Terry Rozier.
Hey, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Memphis was dominant. He scored 20 points, and he was a contributor on the defensive end as well. And it was important for them to break that losing streak. He was a big reason why they were able to do it. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
He can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
The Heat trail by 5. Outside Butler. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
you could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
But once they could taste that upset, they weren't good.
Substitution on the court.
Capella, the pass to Covington. Here's Jaquez. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
It's going to go on Josh Hart.
Now, Jaquez has a little bit of size. He's able to attack while being fouled.
Jaquez hits both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And New York looking at who they've got. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. MP out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at center. Pass to Capella. Butler deciding where to go with it. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Thompson with it. Richardson covering. Back to MP. Robinson a screen on Butler. Thunder. Good D by Covington.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Heat. Bam Adebayo comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Rozier in for Josh Richardson. The Knicks also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Josh Hart. And Anunoby subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Covington setting the pick for Rozier. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Anunoby kicks to MP. To the inside. It's deflected. Brunson finds MP. .149 left in the first half of basketball. Some solid defense from Rozier. The Heat trail by 3. Up top, Jaquez. Lets the 3 fly. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Butler against MP. Pass to Anunoby. Robinson kicks to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
And Miami making a change here. Capella's checked in. Bridges, he's checked in for the Knicks. So Rozier will bring it up for the Heat. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter, and he comes up with the deuce. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for New York.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
MP against Rozier. And it's Thunder missing.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Jaquez. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
Anunoby finds Towns. MP looking around to the middle. The kick out to Anunoby. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Anunoby's got 6. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knicks lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Please represent the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. It's all good. Give it up for our contestant.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close. The fans on the edge of their seats. On that note, Shaq, rough estimate, how many chairs have you broken in your life?
Hundreds. That's why they call me Shaquille Rashan of House O'Neal. First of his name, breaker of chairs. And backwards.
Ooh, I like it. Sounds like a hit to me. And we return our attention to tonight's featured game as the Knicks had a closely contested first half.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals, how they reflect that. Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jaime Jaquez, what a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease. In that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
You've got Terry Rozier. Robert Covington out there with Bam Adebayo. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward position. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
The rejection. Covington, good job defensively.
As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Miami, they've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far. And checking out New York, 5.5 games behind.
And checking out New York, they've pressed all the wrong buttons this season. It's been a series of one failed move after another, on and off the court.
Well, sometimes you earn your spot in the standings, and they've done that this year. There looked to be so much promise, so much talent on this team coming into the year. It's just baffling that all of those things went south for them.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Jaquez with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Thunder and block. That one goes careening off the glass. Anunoby, good.
Really solid in the catch-and-shoot game. Anunoby always ready to fire.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
A moment here to see the numbers for Jalen Brunson. He's right around 13 points a night, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivering.
Butler from outside. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. The drive by MP. Hackers with the steal. Left side, Butler. Butler hammering it home.
A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
The Knicks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. Anunoby kicks to MP. Pass to Robinson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adebayo. Bridges, he's checked in for the Knicks. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. New York moving the ball around. And here's Brunson outside. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight. The Heat trail by 3. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Hackers. Covington with it. It's Richardson on the wing. On the clock. It's rebounded by New York.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And MP throws it down.
You give MP lanes to the rim, he looks to attack. I love his initiative there.
Miami's on 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Bridges against Hackers. Pass to Richardson. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit, and he forces the D to do it that time.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
And Adebayo sends it back.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
The Heat trail by 5. Richardson outside. Adebayo against Bridges. Back to Richardson. Love with the screen on MP. And again, it's the Heat missing. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Bridges. Left side, Towns. Thunder. Right through contact, MP.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Richardson outside. Pass to Adebayo. Over Towns. Off target with the jump hook. And we've reached the end of the third. New York ahead as they end the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no...
Switch here. MV's checked in. The Heat trail by 7 on the court for the Knicks. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with MP. And it's Morris in at the 5, down low. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. MP kicks to Hart. Back to MP. Lock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Hart, no good. Miami's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to Jovic. Three-pointer, Butler. Butler loves the three-point look.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
MP kicks to Brunson. Back to MP. New York, no good that time either.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Larson, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Not stopping on his way in, Hart going through the defense.
The Heat trail by 4, and timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Marcus Morris. Towns comes in for Josh Hart, and Anunoby subbed in for Bridges. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
And memo to the rest of the team, continue to get him the basketball. He's clearly delivering here in the 4th.
Towns, a screen on Butler. MP inside. Defended by Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, the interior defense holding nothing back, but MP goes right at him.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Knicks?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Knicks have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Towns is doubled. Anunoby outside. On deep, Brunson. Oh, Brunson good from range.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
Rozier against Brunson. Lets it go from deep. And it's Butler missing.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Here's MP. Out to Brunson. Now, here's MP. 5 on the clock, and it's rebounded by Covington. Marquez against Brunson. Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
MP outside. There's a screen by Robinson. MP to the rack. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And stolen by MP. Pass to Robinson. Back to MP. Robinson a screen on Butler. Bobbed up there for Robinson. It's stolen by Adebayo.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Covington passes to Rozier. To tie it up. Butler on the way. Just 4 to shoot to take the lead. He's off. from 3. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Rozier for 3. A shot, no good. So a close game sees New York take this one.